with another one.
All right, guys, so I'm in my 2009 Scion XB. Was driving to work and the battery light came on. I was about 30 minutes from work. I drove all the way to work and got off, and the car started. Had to drive an hour home. As soon as I pulled into the driveway, the power steering went out. The car was still running, but the power steering went out, and I'm guessing that the battery controls that. I don't know, but it went out. It was very difficult for me to pull it into the driveway. So what we're gonna do is see what's going on with this vehicle, okay? All right. We're out here in the rain. We're gonna check this battery, okay? We're gonna use this Topton BT200. This thing is great. Let's see. First thing we're gonna do is put the negative on the negative terminal and put the positive lead on the positive terminal. Then it's going to turn on. We're going to go to battery test, which is the first one. Let's see, it is a regular battery, so the regular flooded battery at the top, that's the one you want to choose for this car. That's an old, flooded battery. It's not a AGM or a gel battery or anything like that. So we're gonna press enter. And the CCA, which is cold cranking amps for this battery, it's not on the battery, so I just looked up what this car takes, and it said 650 cold cranking amps. So I'm gonna hit enter. It's already set 650 cold cranking amps. You're gonna hit enter. It's gonna do a test. Oh, see that? Replace. The health is 7%. It's only putting out 174 cold cranking amps. The charge for the battery is only 23% at 12.14 volts. Let's see. The internal resistance is 17.24. So that's not good. I was told if the internal resistance is high in the 2 digits, normally the battery's bad. The rating right here says rated, but that's what we put in. We put in the 650 cold cranking amps. So basically it's telling me that this battery is bad and it needs to be replaced. Now what we're going to do is run a alternator check on it to make sure that the alternator is actually putting out power to the battery. All right, guys, so now let's do the charging test. We're going to test the alternator. Let's see. You're going to get the negative lead and put it on the negative terminal, and get the positive lead and put it on the positive terminal. It's going to turn on. Let's see, and we're going to go down to charging test. All right, this part right here is where you start the engine. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and press enter. Just testing it. All right, now we're going to increase the speed to, let's see, 2,500 RPMs. Press enter. All right, see right there, it's telling you that the charging test is normal. The load is 13.45 volts. The unload is 13.61 volts. And the ripple is 48 M volts. I don't know what the M stands for, but it's basically telling you that the alternator is good. So we know that the battery is the only thing that's wrong with this vehicle. All right, guys, so we got the new battery in. It's 750 cold cranking amps, and it's still a flooded battery. It's a regular battery. So let's go ahead and give it a test. Put the negative lead on, put the positive lead on. It's gonna turn on, hit battery test. It's a regular battery, cold cranking amps, 750, so we're gonna raise this to 750. All right, we're gonna hit enter. It's gonna test this new battery. And there you go. You see that? Good battery. Health 100. Cold cranking amps 813. Charge 100% at 12.61 volts. Internal, let's see, resistance is 3.69 ohms. And then rated, that's just what the battery is rated, but it's actually getting more than it's rated. Now this right here is a before and after image. The red obviously being the bad battery and the green being the good. If you take a look at it, you can see the difference in health, the difference in charge, internal resistance, and the rating. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test the alternator with the new battery in. Let's see, hit exit. We're gonna go down to charging. Yep, hit enter. Go ahead and press enter. Ripple test. Charging test. Alright, as you can see, the charging test is still normal. The load is 13.76 volts. The unload is 14.02 volts. And the ripple is still 14. Alright guys, so we found the culprit. The battery was actually bad. So getting a new battery fixed everything. Alternator still good. Pretty sure we're going to need to change it one day though. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is start the car to see if the battery indicator light turned off. Let's see. Once we put that new battery in, let's crank it up now. Yep, and it's off. The battery indicator light is not on. Check engine light and everything turned off. Alright guys, so we found the culprit. Dead battery. J.O.A.T.D and I'm out.